Back to the trashy tale. I was a sophomore in high school, the student producer of our high school musical. Now, for a sophomore to be the student producer of the high school musical was quite something. There were high expectations and lots of hope. So I did everything I was supposed to do. As the musical grew closer, the musical The Music Man, I started to run out of things to do. And you'll find out I have ADHD, and that can only keep me busy for so long. So I decided to go home early. I didn't want to tell the whole cast and all the parents that were working and the director and the faculty from the school. I just wanted to go home. Didn't think it would be a big deal. Nobody would miss me. So I went outside, this time 2001-ish. I didn't drive, but I did have a cell phone. Cell phone service was a bit spotty at the time. And in Pittsburgh, I don't know, do you guys have Giant Eagles around here? No, okay. Well, that's a grocery store. And in Pittsburgh, we call it Big Bird. Giant Eagle, Big Bird. So I call my mom. I go, Mom, I want to get picked up early. I want to go home. I'm tired. I'm worn out. She goes, well, I'm running into Big Bird. So can I pick you up in like 15 minutes? I'm like, sure, that's fine. So I go outside in front of the high school, and it's dark at night. And I decide, I've made lots of decisions, and this wasn't the best one, that I would tightrope walk. I was always this big, too, by the way. I would tightrope walk across the edge of a cement wall that was about yay high. What was next to that wall was that. A garbage can, stone garbage can made out of metal with a plastic lid. Well, as I was walking, I don't know if it was the sudden gust of wind or my inability to be a tightrope walker, but I started to fall, and I put my foot on that plastic lid. That lid snapped, and all of this ended up in that can. Think that's funny? Yeah, it's funny. All of me ended up in that garbage can. I called my mom. She was in Big Bird, no cell phone service. I could see this leg over this shoulder. I couldn't breathe, and it was hurting a lot. So I made another decision that I've questioned. I called 911. Evidently, you had the same reaction they did. The call went something like this. 911, what's your emergency? I'm a student at Quaker Valley High School, and I'm stuck in a garbage can. I need you to send one cop car, no lights or sirens, to the high school to help get me out. The lady said, I'm sorry, sir, what is your emergency? Ma'am, I am stuck in a garbage can. It hurts. I need you to send one police car, no lights or sirens, to help get me out. She transferred me to another agent. 911, what's your emergency? Oh my God. I'm stuck in a garbage can in front of Quaker Valley High School. I need you to send one cop car, no lights or sirens, to help me out. Well, I live in a small town. If you know anything about small towns, they really like to hype things up. 3 cop cars, 2 ambulances, and a fire truck. Honest to God. Lights and sirens blazing show up in front of Quaker Valley High School. It was interesting because all of the musical came out to see what was going on. All of the parents, the staff, the faculty, the students, they all came out. And I tell you this story because for just a moment, all of these people, probably 70 or 80 people, are standing around looking at me, stuck in a trash can. And I realize now that that was very much like when I was diagnosed bipolar. It was very much like that because for just that moment, nobody knew what to do. Nobody knew what to say or what to think. And I was in pain. I needed help, but I didn't want to ask for it. That is what it's like to be diagnosed with a mental health disorder. And I, with the trash can incident and with being bipolar, operate under this unknown quote that I'm sure you've heard. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. I could have gotten ticked off and really upset when people called me garbage boy and other names through high school, but I didn't. I played along and laughed with them. And ultimately, I just kind of dealt with it. Now I get to tell the story, and it kind of serves a purpose.